Good evening, everyone, and welcome to my channel, Sensate444. And thank you for joining me tonight. If you like this video, a thumbs up would be appreciated. And if you like the video enough, subscribe to my channel. It's free and it will notify you if you press the bell. It'll notify you when I upload new videos. So, how is everyone doing tonight? Okay, I usually do these videos in the evening or late at night, so that's why I'm always saying good evening or good night, but I don't know when you'll be watching it, okay? Okay, what I have today is a Dollar Tree haul of makeup. And first I'm going to show all the products, and then I'm going to apply some of them to my face. But let me start with this Be Pure, it's called Be Pure Hydrating Moisturizer. And it says to compare it to Olay Regenerist. Okay, so I've washed my face with a like a loofah sponge to kind of get the dead skin off. It's a problem that I have a lot now. As I'm getting older, I have a lot more dead skin. It doesn't rejuvenate as easily, so I have to stay on top of it. All right, we're going to put some of this lotion on my face so that it'll have time to dry while I'm showing the products. Okay, just a little bit, not too much. I have found that this stuff really thoroughly does penetrate your skin pretty quickly and dry. So, yeah. All right. Okay, the sweater I have on is from Shein, and I think I bought it in the spring. It's black with the scallop neckline in white, and the earrings were from Temu. They came in a pack of like 12 different colors, little pearl earrings, and these are in the white pearl. Okay, so let's start by showing you all of the products that I bought at the Dollar Tree recently and some of the ones that I've had for a while. Okay, this was really cute. This was from the Dollar Tree, and it's the little heart with bendable legs and arms, and I thought he was so cute. I'm going to put him on my door, on my front door. And then I got this one for the side door. It's a little pink heart. Okay, and those were I think $1.50 each. I think they've raised the cost of their decorations. Okay, let me start with showing you what I purchased at the Dollar Tree. Okay, I don't know that I'm going to put on the lashes, but I got these, I think they're called Ma, which is horse. It's celebrating Chinese New Year, and they are pre-glued lash strips. I have not tried that. I have endless problems trying to put lashes on. I'm not good at it at all. I don't know that I'll put it on in this video, but they're pre-glued, and I thought I would give that a try. I've never bought those before that were pre-glued. Okay, I got this lip pencil from Ioni, and it is in the color Plum. Okay, and for lining your lips. Okay, and these were all $1.25. I got this Mary Claire Paris Natural Charm Total Face Palette. It has a let's see, a blush, 4 eyeshadows, and a highlighter. Okay, so we'll be using that to put on. This is a new foundation I have never seen at the Dollar Tree before. It's called Pro Luxe. It's Pro Luxe Matte Face, or Foundation rather. And the color that I got is Bisque. I did see a bunch of different colors available. So I didn't get the lightest one. I think maybe the lightest one was Ivory, but I got the Bisque, which is a couple slight tones, a little bit darker, and that's usually what I do. I don't get the lightest color because of all the rudiness I have. Although, you know, my skin used to be very pale, but a lot of time in the sun, and I've developed rudiness all over. Okay, I got this lip crayon in Lover. from LA Colors, and it says that it's new. LA Colors, this is a, it's in the color Cuteness. It's a dual lip liner and lipstick pencil, and it kind of tells you which one is the liner and which one is the fill-in. And it looks like it's in a pink with kind of a pinky brown liner on it, okay? And the next thing that I got was the Essentially Ageless, I'm sorry, Be Pure Essentially Ageless Eye and Brow Duo. It's in a white tone, so I'm going to use that to line the inner creases of my eye. I don't even usually do that as a habit, but I'm going to try it out tonight. I got a couple of these in Must Have Beauty premium quality eyeshadow brushes. One looks angled and one looks like it kind of comes to a point a little bit. Okay, and then two more of these pre-glue lash strips. There's the one. I'm hoping that pre-glue lash strip soft black band, I'm hoping that I can navigate these better than ones where you use your own glue. There's another one that I got. They say they're 100% handmade and they have a soft black band, so we'll see. Gives you instructions on how to apply. It says to use tweezers. Okay, another lip crayon or pencil that I got is kind of in these brighter pink colors. It's a 2 line and fill pen in Sweet Fusion. I think it says Sweet Fusion. I'm reading backwards here. Okay, and I did get a set of nails that I'm not going to do tonight, but I just thought those were so cute. They're like in a brown, coordinating brown styles, and they're really pretty. They don't come with glue. They come in 12 pieces, and they do not come with glue. Okay, I got this Ioni Nude Shea Butter Lipstick. Okay, Shea Butter Lipstick. And it's a butter lipstick, so it says it hydrates, nourishes, moisturizes, and it has blendable color. Okay, the next thing I got was a liquid makeup in LA Colors liquid makeup, and it is in the color True Beige. Okay, and it looks like it has like a pump bottle. We could pump it out. Okay, and then some other things I picked up is this liquid concealer in Ioni, the Ioni brand, or Ioni. I'm not sure there, Ioni or Ioni. Does it say a color? It says it's in the cool light tone. Cool light tone. Okay, a highlighter stick in LA Colors highlighter stick, and it looks like she put some on her eyelid also. I suppose you could put it on your eyelid or under the eyebrow bone or anywhere really. It looks like it is like a pale yellowish color. We'll see how that goes with my skin tone. My skin tone usually is a little has cool undertones, so I'm not sure. And then I did get this other lash glue. It says it's quick drying lash glue Ioni, and it says that you paint it. It's 100% vegan, latex free, and fast drying. And in the instructions, it says to apply a thin coat of glue along the lash band with the brush tip applicator and wait 30 seconds to allow the glue to become tacky, and then apply the glue to the eyelid. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know. Not good at that. I also found these cute little nail tips in Ioni, and they're pink, and they have like coordinating colors. Like some of them have like what looks like roses on them, and a couple of them are just like a marbly type pink, and they look like they have the cat eye effect. I love that. I love the stuff with the cat eye effect and the nails. Okay, this is a Glow Up Contour by Be Pure, and it's in fair to medium. or fair/medium. So we're going to see how that works. Okay, and I did get this little, I saw this today, I thought this is cute, even though I have brushes, but it has a little sponge and a brush, and they're in a tube that you can carry them both together, which is nice. Okay, and then I usually love the Maybelline Expert Wear Eyebrow Pencil, and I'm having some doubts as to whether I think that this stuff is going to surpass that. But I did get a brow pencil in soft brown, LA Colors, the color soft brown. So we're going to try it. We're going to see if it's as good as the Maybelline Expert Wear or not. I usually get the Maybelline Expert Wear in a medium brown, although I have used the light brown at times. But this one is called soft brown color. And last but not least, I got this blush cream stick, which I do have another one of these already opened, so we'll use this one and save this one. This is in Pinky Heart. The color is Pinky Heart. Okay, let's just look at a couple of these before I apply them. Oh, and this liquid eyeliner, which is also LA Colors in black. I don't know if this has a, oh, it says an ultra fine brush, so we're going to see how that works. Okay, this will be fun. This will be an adventure. Okay, all right, let's try a couple of these lip pencil, these duo pencils. I want to see how the color looks prior to putting it on my lip. I want to try it on my hand. This is the bright, and this is called Sweet Fusion in the bright pink tones. I don't know that I have thin lips, so I don't know if that bright pink really does me any justice, but I do like it though, so sometimes I wear it anyways. Okay, let's see if I could get this out of here. Okay, so this lipstick pencil duo, it looks like it has a sharpener. Whoops, that came right off. That's the lid for the bottom. Yeah, that doesn't stay on very well. Okay, it has a sharpener built in, so you can sharpen it, and I'm going to try each side. Okay, that is the side that they're saying to use as a liner. Okay, and this other side is the fill, and whoa, that is bright. I don't know if you see that. That's bright. That one on the bottom is the fill. Okay, don't know if I'm going to use that one today, because I'm interested in this other one that's a little bit more subdued. It's called Cuteness, and it has the dual end, also lip liner, and let's try this one. Boy, when you have these, I have these fake nails on still from Shein. They're kind of in a holiday theme with reindeers and little snowmen, and it came in a 96 pack. For just like maybe $3, not even that. I have the price in my last Shein video. Okay, so I'm going to try this liner, and I think this is the one that I'm going to put on. Okay, we lost the cap already. I see the caps do not stay on well, so it might not be easy to put these in your purse and take them. Okay, so that is the fill line, and it's kind of a subdued brownish pink. I don't know how well you can see that. Okay, and then the other side, oh, I'm sorry, that's the fill, and the line side is the colors are close, but the liner looks a little bit more brownish than the fill, which looks a little bit more pink. So we're going to use that to do the face. What else do we want to try out here? Okay, let's look at this. It's called Lip Crayon in Lover. It says twist and apply. I just want to see. I'm not going to use that for my lips, but I want to try it out on my hand and just see how it looks. Yeah, I bought this makeup. I didn't buy it all at once. I've been up there a couple times right prior to Christmas and more recently, and kind of bought a couple things each time that I thought I could make a video and try these things out. Okay, there's the, that one is the Lover lip balm. Okay, oh, geez, I just got that all over. Okay, I like that color. I do like that color. Should I try it on my lip? Oh, all right. Okay, it's like a, it's a kind of a muted color. I like it. Just when you want something to put on and you don't really want it to be too, you know, in your face, it's a nice kind of, not too light, a little bit light, but it's a subdued tone, and I do like that. And it has a consistency of being very soft, really soft and creamy. And creamy. Okay. All right. Okay, this blush, this cream blush in Pinky Heart, that I said I had one already still in the box, and I had one already open. This is Ione, and it's called Pinky Heart, and it looks very pink. And I like pink blush. It kind of looks like you've been out in the snow, maybe playing, building a snowman. So I like that. And let's just try it right there on the hand. Ooh, that is bright. I like that. I like that. Okay. Okay. I think that's pretty much what I'm going to open as far as other than what I'm putting on. So let's try starting out with a primer. Don't know if I bought a primer. I do have one. Okay, well, let's start. Okay, I got this liquid concealer. It says it has caffeine, which is good for dark circles, lightweight, blendable, long wearing. Okay, but let me find the primer. Man, I have makeup here all over the table. I can't find a darn thing. I've never done a makeup video before, so I'm sorry if I'm a little unorganized. Okay, this is a face primer with color correcting in it that I did get a while back, so that's why it's not in the package. It's in a cool pink tone, and I'm going to start with that. Okay, just going to use my finger to apply that. It's very pinky. I don't know, see how that goes. Okay, when you put it on, though, it looks white. Wow, okay. I don't know, let's see how that works. Is it correcting the redness? I don't know. Usually they say to use like the purple to correct redness. But I didn't see anything like that at Dollar Tree. And I want this to be a Dollar Tree makeup haul. So if you notice, I'm putting it on half of my face first because I want to see how does it color correct. Of course, the more I rub my face, the more red it gets, redder it gets. So, I don't know. When you first put it on, it does look like it is toning down the red. Yeah. All right. I don't know. It actually is all pink now for me, like applying it, so it's hard for me to tell if it's correcting. It has a very creamy, kind of not thin, kind of a thicker consistency, and yeah. Need a little bit here, I think, right there. I'm not an expert by any means. When I was young in high school, I used to love putting makeup on, and I had friends that wanted me to do their makeup for prom. But I don't wear makeup every day anymore, and I'm way out of practice. So this might be more of a comedy video than a serious video. I hope it's not too funny. Yeah, I don't know. All right, just slapping that on there, okay. A little bit here in the corner of my eyes. I like to put a little bit of primer on my eyelids because I think it gives like an even consistency for when you put on eyeshadow. Okay. All right, that's good. Now I'm going to make sure that that really dries before I put on foundation. So what I usually do to wait for primer to dry is I put on the eyebrow pencil next. So we're going to try this eyebrow pencil. Again, it's in the color Soft Brown. It's LA Colors eyebrow pencil. Let me get this open. We've had a little warm up in temperature over the next today and tomorrow and the next couple days, which I appreciate very much in the winter. I hate when it just, you know, you get snow on the ground and then it doesn't melt for a month. I don't like that. I like switching off and getting some days where it's, you know, where the snow melts up and everything. Okay, so it looks like it comes in a point already, and I'm going to apply it to my eyebrows. Oh, it has a spoolie on the other end, so I don't know. I think I need to trim my eyebrows because I don't have many. They're kind of sparse, but the ones I do have, they get long. And I don't know if you remember who Andy Rooney was. He used to have a commentary on the end of the show, 60 Minutes, and my mother and I used to never miss him because he was fun to listen to. And he had these crazy eyebrows that stuck up everywhere. So we joke about that. Okay, well, I'm putting it on, and it seems like you have to put a little effort into applying it. This is kind of like, I don't know if I'd call it waxy, okay, but it's good though. I think it seems like something that is not going to be easy to smear because you really put it on there, and there's the color there. Okay, let's do the other side. My eyebrows are a little bit asymmetrical. One sits down a little bit lower than the other, and if I'm not careful, I can make that look even worse. And I hope I'm doing a good job here. No, we'll see. Okay. Okay, how's that look? Okay, good. Good enough. Okay, so now that I think that my face has dried down, I'm going to use this little brush and sponge applicator. It's cute because you have the sponge up here, but then I guess you twist this off. Wait a minute, let me do this. There you go. You could turn it, twist it off, and then you have the little sponge. So I'm going to use the sponge side because this looks like a liquid. It says it's matte foundation, Prolux, in bisque. New and improved, it says, although I've never seen this at Dollar Tree, so I'm not sure, how new and improved, or if I could attest to that. Okay, I need something to cut this with. I can't really get used to having these fake nails on because there's a lot of things that I do with my nails that don't really work as well with the fake nails, and one of them is like tearing tape and things like that. So, just gonna destroy this box, I think. Yeah, let's just rip it out of here. Okay. So we'll see how the color bisque looks. I tend to try to stay away from makeup that's too yellowy looking because I have like pink and red undertones in my skin, not yellow. So this one looked like it had less yellow than some of the other colors. So I'm going to just get it pumping here and just put some on. Ooh, comes out a little easily, so be careful with that. Okay, let's get this in before it, oh, okay. It looks like it has good coverage, pretty good coverage. I don't know how matte it is. Does look like it's covering some of the uneven skin tone. Do this up here. So how is everyone's New Year going up to this point? Let's see. Tonight it's the, well, actually we're past midnight now. On the 8th. This is the 8th. Just started the 8th. It's like 12:20 a.m. over here where I'm doing this. And a little bit more, I think. Looks pretty good. It doesn't seem to be like cakey or pasty, which I like. It's hard, you know, it's hard to get good coverage without with a matte foundation, and to find one that has good coverage but is not real thick and pasty and goes in all your crevices. So far, I would say that this is doing a good job of being both of those things, or not being a crevice finder. Okay. Okay. I'd say it looks pretty good from my point of view. Let me look up close in the mirror. I think it looks like it has good coverage. And so far, I know I just put it on, but so far it is not really settling into any lines or creases. Did I get blended in good, well enough? Yeah, I like it. I like it. It's a positive. I give it a thumbs up. Okay, whoops, that's not the right cap. This cap here. I like how this kind of locks into place and you put it on there and it stands on its own. Okay, okay, what else? Okay, normally after I've done the eyebrows and the foundation, I go to the eyeliner, and this is the trickiest part. And man, you know, if I mess this up, oh good Lord. So let's try it. All right. It has a brush that is very flexible and bendable. It's not one of those brushes that are hard to bend, and I tend to like these kind better. I think there are a lot of people that do not like putting eyeliner on with this kind of tip, but whenever I try the felt tip liners, it looks like hell on me. Okay, so I usually kind of go up a little bit right here, and then swoop down and then fill it in. Oh, that got a little bit thicker than I wanted it to, but it's okay. It'll all come out in the wash. All right, let's try this. Now this side to me is a little trickier. I messed that up. Oh, well. All right. That's going to have to be good enough. All right, and then I got it all over down here. This is why I should have had my makeup removing wipes nearby. Okay, I kind of messed this one up a little bit. It got too thick here at the end. It's a little screwy. It won't look as bad once I put the eyeshadow on. Uh-oh. Tricky. This is where I need practice. I'm out of practice right now. But anyways, oh good Lord, look how thick that is. I didn't want it that thick. Okay, the other one looks good. But now I think I have to thicken it a little because it won't look the same. All right, how's that? That's good enough. Okay, we'll let that dry a little bit. Oh. Normally if I get a little bit of a smear down there below my eye, I just go back in with a tiny bit of foundation, as long as it's enough that it won't, darken the area too much. So I just put a little tiny bit of foundation under there. If I, normally I wipe it first with a makeup remover and then reapply the foundation under the eye, but this time I don't have the wipes here, so I'm just doing it without wiping it first. Okay, so let's try this. I don't know, do I need concealer? Maybe a little around here where it still looks a little bit red. See if I can get this open. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this open, guys. Looks like I'm going to need scissors for this. Okay, let's skip that. Okay, the next thing I want to try is this, there is a contour I bought. Okay, everything down here is just a crazy mess. God. All right, sorry about that, guys. Where's the contour? Where are you? There it is. The Glow Up Contour by Be Pure. Okay. It looks it says it's in a fair to medium, but I'm just going to put a tiny bit of this on because I really don't know. Oh, it has like a little applicator sponge. Isn't that cute? I like that. All right, I'm going to try squeezing it and get some of it here. Squeeze, squeeze. Okay, it's starting to come out now. And let me just, I saw this technique on another video of the 5-3. I don't know if they put 3 up here, but I think they kind of put it like that. Okay. All right. That's the 3. No, I don't know if I'm doing exactly right. I have a little thing there. I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's a blemish or a bite. Not really sure. Okay, I think I didn't do this side as well. I think this side was better because I kept it down below, and here I actually got it up here. So we'll see. We'll see how it comes out when I put the highlighter on. Okay, and now I like that. I like that contour. It's not overwhelmingly dark, but it does give another tone to your skin. And for fair to medium, seems like it works well on me. Okay, where's the highlighter stick? Okay, everything's right here. Shouldn't be hard to find, but it is. The highlighter stick. That is, that's liquid makeup. That's lipstick. All right, we'll come back to that. Okay, what I'm going to do is, I have a piece of paper here. I'm going to wipe the lipstick that I have off. So I can try, another color here, the pinky. I want to try that subdued pinkish. Here we go with this. And again, this was in Fusion, I believe. Fusion? No, this is Cuteness. Fusion was the one that was a lot more pink, bright pink. Okay, so we're going to line with the brownish side, and be careful, these caps fly right off. That one seems to stay on better. So we're going to line with this, and I usually go just a little bit above my lip, like that. Okay, and then the bottom. A tip I found, if you like to line your lips a little bit larger so that makes them look a little larger, be careful not to go and line on the outside of the corners. Like kind of stop it right about there or have it pull inward, and I find that that looks better overall. At least on me it does. Okay, this is the fill in. Oh, I like this. I like to kind of blend them together so the liner doesn't look totally differently. That's a nice shade. I mean, it's a shade that I think would almost look good on anyone. It's not loud. It's a subdued shade. Whoops, wrong side. It's a subdued kind of shade, and it would probably go with just about any kind of outfit color, which I like, because when you just want to throw something in your bag and you don't want to have to coordinate all the time, I like something that's kind of universal like this that will look good with most things. Okay, we're getting near the end here. Okay, I have this Mary Claire Natural Charm. We're going to try this. Oh gosh, another box I have to break and destroy. There has to be a way for us to get things securely without having to use all of this packaging, because I just feel like it's just such a waste, and it's, you know, it's bad for the environment, I think, and that kind of bothers me. All right, so I have this Natural Charm. Okay, I did not find that highlighter pen, so I am going to use this highlighter here to do the, I did the 3 and now I'm going to do the 5. It's a little, I should have put it up a little bit higher, and then I'm going to blend upward. That one's a little, that one's more in the right place than the other side. Okay, and then I like to put a little bit right above the brow. I still do a lot just with the fingers. And I like to put a little bit right here, the tip of my chin and the center of the nose and on the tip of the nose. And if you want to like have your nose a little bit contoured, then I would put I would put the contour, a little bit of it, just a dab on each side. If you want to narrow, gosh, okay, I don't want too much to come out here. Okay, that's good. Oh, that might be too much. And then again, if you put a little too much on like I just did, then I would just go over it with a little dab of foundation again to kind of mute it down. Okay, get this back out because I think I overdid it a little bit, so I'm gonna tone it down with a little bit of the foundation because I just think I put too much. Okay, so that's good. I like this foundation because it's matte, but it's really not totally matte. I mean, it has a very slight satiny finish, so it's not as matte as some of the matte foundations I've tried in the past. Yeah, so I like it. I like the quality of it quite a bit. Okay, the other thing that I want to do is get with this this face palette and put on a little bit of eyeshadow. I'm looking for the brushes. Boy, everything's supposed to be right here in front of me, but I can't find a darn thing. Sorry. Sorry, guys. Okay, hang on one second. Okay, guys, I'm back, and I found the highlighter stick. Okay. So I'm going to use a little bit more of this highlighter stick. There it is. And I'm going to put a little more along here, a little bit under the eyebrow, a little bit above the eyebrow, and a little bit along there. And not too much, though. Don't want to overdo it. I don't like to overdo anything. I'd rather err on the side of caution because, like I said, I'm not in practice with the makeup as I have been in the past, so I have to kind of feel my way along. Okay, that looks pretty good. All right. Okay, and then I have the eyeshadow brushes right here. We're going to try. Okay. Let me look at these colors again. So there are the colors. So I usually look for something that is, now these two are a pink and these are kind of a brown. So I'm going to pick something kind of like, I'll go with the pink, the darker pink, to kind of put that from like the edge of my lid up to just below the eyebrow to kind of have it be like a background color. And the color looks pretty good for that purpose. I was afraid it would be too dark for that, but no, it looks pretty good. I don't put it right down on the very lid because that's where I'm going to put the lighter tone, and I don't want this to, you know, blend or muffle down the lighter color. Okay, a little bit more on this one. Okay. I do that because it helps with I have heavy eyelids, and this helps them a little bit to recede. Okay, so then I'm going to use the dark brown, and I want to use the angled brush for that dark brown. I blow on it a little so not as much goes down on my face, and then I'm just going to go just above the crease with that and along the side here. and then blend that out. Blend it out. Okay, do it the same way here. Blend. Blend it out. Put more up here. Oh, a little too much. If I put a little bit too much, I just kind of blend it out. Okay, that's pretty good. Then they really didn't give a, well, the light shade would be this pink, which you might want to go with like a sparkly or an even lighter shade than this, but that's what I would normally put here on my eyelid. These colors look very good together. I'm pleased with this palette. Okay, that's good. All right, so then I'm not going to use the blush on this palette. I'm actually going to use this blush, Ioni. I think, what was it called? I forgot what it was called now. We'll get back to that. I'll find the wrapper for this. Okay. It's a very pink shade, and I said the name of it earlier in case I forget. So I like to put that sort of right on the apple of my cheeks, right there. And I don't like to put too much, and it looks like it's very pigmented, so you don't need much. And just rub that out upward. I like to just have it look like, you know, like you've been out in the cold a little bit. Okay, let's see. I think I forgot to buy a mascara, guys. Huh. Oh, here's a mascara that I think I got. It's Kissy. I believe I got it from Temu. So I'm going to finish up with the mascara. I'm not putting anything underneath for now because I want this to be a not very dramatic look for daytime, okay, or for like early evening, like happy hour kind of colors. So I have very thin and sparse eyelashes and eyebrows. I feel like people that have nice, thick, dark lashes and eyebrows are lucky because they can get away with not wearing makeup much better. I have very little here, so I always look so pale and washed out when I don't have any eyebrow pencil or mascara on. Okay, and then I usually wipe it a little bit before I try putting it to the bottom because again, I don't have much lash and I don't want to smear the mascara. I usually go side to side like this until I start to see it, and then I just quit. Yeah, that's enough. Oops. Oh, I really screwed that up, didn't I? Okay. Yeah, that's enough. A bit more on this side. Okay, and that's it. That's for my makeup for tonight. All from Dollar Tree. What do I like the best? Okay, I definitely love the lip color very much. And the eyeshadow palette I like, but it's not going to be like a big contrast. So if I were going out in the evening, I would probably use a darker color up in here and on the side. But for daytime, I love it. I think it's a great color palette, the Mary Claire Natural Charm. And the eyebrow pencil, it's not bad. I think I will stick with Maybelline Expert Wear for my eyebrow pencil. And the contour was good. It was subtle. I don't see much effect with the highlighter, but I did really like the contour. And I do love this foundation. Once again, the foundation was called in Bisque, and it was called Prolux. Prolux? Be Pure Prolux. Be Pure Prolux Matte Foundation. That's just getting washed out. Okay, matte foundation in the color, I don't know if you could see that, Bisque. Bisque. Okay, guys, thank you for watching, and a thumbs up would be appreciated. Have a great night, and if I don't have another video up by then, have a great weekend. Thank you. Bye-bye.